Alright, so I'm going on YouTube. I'm just fooling around and happen to come across this video. Now keep in mind, this video from this gentleman, I said gentleman, or this guy, whatever, is from December 19th, 2012. Now, in the beginning, and it's regarding firearms, and it's basically called "Ban All Military-Style Guns at Home." Now, obviously, this struck a nerve with me, and I'm sure it'll strike one with you too when you hear it, because he clearly does not know what the fuck he's talking about, and you will see when I play this. But now I'll give it in the beginning. Damn, my phone went off, sorry. In the beginning, his heart went out to the families from Sandy Hook and all that, which I respect that. I get that. I would never say that anybody who wants gun control feels or thinks any less or hurts any less about these horrible tragedies. I'm sure they do. That'd be like them saying, "Oh, I don't care because I want to own firearms." That's obviously not true either. So maybe while his heart might be in the right place, he's just clearly ignorant and not thinking whatsoever. Now, I think he said his name was Amazing64. He is a black man. But the name of the YouTube channel is Bernard Lewis, so I don't know what's up with that. But I will put a link in the description box, even though I'm going to play the audio of this. I'm not going to steal the guy's video and post it next to mine or whatever, but I'm going to play it for you. It's about 5 minutes long, or 5 minutes and 8 seconds. But he clearly is lost. Check it out.
Hi, this is your boy Amazing64. I want to come to you and let you know about this tragedy that happened at Sandy Hook Elementary in Newtown, Connecticut. It's a shame. It's atrocity. First of all, my heart and my condolences, my love to the family, my prayers go out to you all for the loss of your children and loved ones. But we need to talk about this ban on these military-style guns that is getting out into the homes and destroying people. For years, these guns been on the street. It's not just Sandy Hook. As we see, the gun violence is getting in an outrageous uproar. Many people are obtaining these guns who are not even American citizens, who have mental disabilities, and getting these guns into the hands of people who have on medication. It's sad because these are homeowners who have these guns, military-style guns that can cut down an elephant in no time. This is an atrocity. We have to stop this.
I have to stop it there for a minute. Did you hear what he said? These military-style weapons that can cut down an elephant. The last time I checked, my Colt AR-15 could not cut down an elephant. Of course, if you ask Jesse Jackson, I might be able to take down an airplane with it, so. Anyway, I will continue. What a joke.
Crime on human life. The government, since years ago, haven't been doing much. The gun's been on the street for years, even in the city. At one time, my testimony is I got arrested for having an illegal gun in my possession. Yes. And I'm be the first to admit that, because I see that they banned all the city resident.
All right. I have to stop it again. Did you hear what he just said? He was arrested for being in possession of an illegal gun. Well, there's no such thing as an illegal gun. I've said this before on my other channels. I'm going to say it again. Constitutionally, there is no such thing as an illegal gun. There could be a stolen gun, which makes it a stolen item. But there's no such thing as an illegal gun under the Second Amendment, and the Constitution of the United States. Let's hear some more.
From having firearms, you have to be a certain business owner or officer to have a certain permit to carry these guns. But in the suburbs, you're able to carry these guns and obtain gun on top of gun, a military style gun, firearms that can kill an army. These are weapons of war. These weapons should not be in the homes of citizens. You want to have a handgun, a firearm to go to the range? Fine, you go to the range and you're back home. But to obtain artillery in your house with firearms that can cut down human life without a blink of an eye is atrocity.
I have to stop it again. Why do some people think that they are the moral decision maker for everybody? What is he, the police of the neighborhood? Does he know better than you and me? Has he somehow achieved this higher power of wisdom than the rest of us in this fucking world? That's the shit that really pisses me off. Is when these fucking people start running their mouths about what everybody else should have and what they should do. I tell you what, buddy, you protect yourself your way. You make your decisions for yourself, and the rest of us will keep ourselves safe the way we see fit. You know what I mean? My gosh. And the last time I checked, anybody can cut down a human life. They don't have to have a fucking gun to do it. They can use a knife. They can create a fucking bomb, a Molotov cocktail, whatever the fuck they call them. People can do a lot of things. They can find a lot of different ways to kill somebody in the blink of an eye. So, I don't know what the fuck his deal is, but...
The government has banned city owners, residents on having these guns, and it's an atrocity that now that you can go out to the suburbs and have artillery in your home. Sad to say, this young lady was taken down by her own son in her own home, and she had an artillery. What kind of laws are they going to regulate now? What are they going to do now? Now it has one of our own congressmen was gunned down. They didn't do much. Now it has come into the suburbs, and these young children's lives was taken, and the government want to say, oh, now we want to sit down and talk? You should have sat down and talked years ago. When our young brothers and sisters was being slaughtered on the streets of all these cities, nobody stood up and did nothing. And it's a shame to see this going on. And everybody want to say, "Oh, it's just we can have guns in our we need guns to protect ourselves." You don't need an artillery.
Once again, there he goes again, telling you and me what the fuck we need. Unbelievable. You know what? I think a lot of things, and I have my opinions on things, but I don't tell someone else how to live their life. I mean, if I see someone I know doing something that I think is harmful to themselves, obviously I would try to talk to them about it and say, are you sure you really want to do this? But the shit this guy's talking about, don't tell me what I need. Please. Save it for your family and friends if that's what you want to do.
It's a shame. It's got to stop. America, we need to put the guns down. Young men, young women, whoever you are out there, put the guns down.
You know what I think you should do? I think you should walk into a gang-infested neighborhood and tell all the gangbangers and drug dealers and criminals and say, you guys are Americans, you need to put your guns down. Let's see how far that gets them. Hopefully it wouldn't get them filled full of holes.
It's time to stop. The Lord Jesus is coming very soon, and you cannot be killing and taking life. Thou shalt not kill. It's in the commandments. I can see you going to war. Those weapons belong in a military issue weapons. Those are military issue weapons. They belong in the military, not in people's homes.
All right, I have to stop him again right there. First of all, my rifle and your rifle are not military issue weapons. They're semi-automatic weapons. They're not fully automatic weapons. Number two, not to get all religious, I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe in God. I wouldn't say I follow it like I should. No. God would want you to defend yourself. He could say, thou shalt not kill. He's taking that out of context. I mean, if I walk out my front door with my AR-15 and kill 3 people, that's murder. If someone breaks in my fucking house and threatens me or my daughter, and I have to use physical force to stop them, that's not murder. I didn't kill them. I defended myself, and they got killed in the process. Okay, he needs to figure out the difference before he spouts off his mouth.
It's time to stop. The target is on you. The target is in your own home. And everybody say, oh, I don't think it'll happen to me. Yes, it will happen to you. Ask the lady. You can't ask her now. But this got to stop. Amazing grace. May God have mercy on your souls. Ban these military guns now. I'm out.
I'm sure glad he's out. He's out of his mind. In a matter of speaking, I don't think he's crazy. I just think his ideas are warped. What's going to happen in my own home? Truthfully, most of my guns are locked up. Do I have one around for protection in case something happens? Yes. Is it in reach and accessible to any child or person who I may think is unstable? No. Do I have a bunch of unstable people in my home? No. But I'll put it like this. I might have a gun set somewhere where I can get to it quickly. And I don't broadcast it. I don't tell my friends when they come over where it is. Not that I think they would pick it up and do something. But why broadcast it? It's not something to broadcast. It doesn't make any sense. So I don't know what he figures is going to happen inside your home and mine. The only thing that's going to happen in my home is if some idiot tries to break in and hurt me and my family, is that I'm going to put a hole in them. And more than one if need be. That's the only thing that's going to happen in this house. I don't know what goes on in his home. That's his business. But anyway, there's the video. I'm going to put a link to it in the description box like I said. This one really got to me. It struck a nerve with me, so I had to say something about it.